beautiful people, welcome back to Liz Secret Kitchen. It's me Liz. Welcome back. So today we're gonna make some kebab meat, so please stay tuned and let's get right into the video. So for our big kebab meat, I'm using some beef brisket and some lamb rump steaks. Okay, I'll go ahead and wash that with some lemon, rinse that off, and then continue with my washing. So this is how my meat looks like at the moment. Now I'll go ahead and use some bicarbonate soda. I will use about 3 teaspoons of that, and that is because bicarbonate soda acts as a tenderizer and it also helps to remove the blood in the meat. Okay, I'll let it sit for an hour, and after an hour you can see that the blood is in the water. I'll go ahead and rinse that out, and then I'll go ahead and also pat dry my meat with a paper towel. So now we're gonna make our marinade. So I've got like my baking tray here, and I'm using 1.5 cup of milk, which milk is very good to make like the meat very nice and juicy, okay, and very tender as well. So I'm using 3 grated onions. You can blend this if you like, but I grated mine. Okay, I'm using 2 tablespoons of coriander seeds, half a tablespoon of cumin, half a tablespoon of nutmeg powder, 2 tablespoons of paprika powder, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of ginger powder, 1 tablespoon of seasoning. I'm using vegetable seasoning, but you can use any seasoning of your choice. And I'm also using beef stock cube. Okay, so you can use whatever seasoning that you want to use. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of salt, and then I will just stir everything right in. So now I'll go ahead and add some green tin chilies. There's about 5 of them, okay, and then I'll just roughly trim them, and then I'll add it to my marinade just to give it a bit of mild chili taste, okay, and flavor. So now I'll go ahead and put my meat in my marinade. So as you can see, I'm just dabbing it front and back in the marinade, and I'm laying it down in the pan, okay. Instead of shuffling it all together in a bowl, I'm actually laying it down on top of each other, okay, as if I'm making a lasagna. Okay, so now I'm all done. I'm gonna cover it up, and then I'm gonna let it sit and marinate overnight. So the next day, this is how meat looking. It looks so beautiful. It turned out so gorgeous. Okay, so as you can see, like the meat have like absorbed most of the marinade onto itself, which is a good thing. Okay, so now I'll go ahead and continue with the process that we're gonna skew this on a skewer stick or kebab stick. Okay, so first thing I need, I'm just getting a baking tray, and then I'll put my a half slice of onion, so just to make it like to sit in the pan. Okay, and then I'll pierce it with some kebab sticks. Okay, you get enough which can hold your meat. It doesn't have to be 5 or 4. Just use like, I think I would recommend 4 sticks so that it can hold like the meat in the 4 corners. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pierce my meat through, and also make sure I rub my marinade in between them to just make sure that my marinade is properly seasoned in my meat. So I'll continue this process until I'm done with my whole meat. Okay, so I'll be back and show you how it looks like, but don't forget that I'm gonna leave everything down in my description box. So if you mix any ingredient or anything, don't you worry, I'm gonna leave it down below so you can have a look. So this is my meat all done, okay, and it looks very nice and layered up. It came out so great, okay. So it was quite heavy, so it couldn't sit in the pan, so I had to lie it down in the pan, okay, which is also fine. Okay, I pop it in the oven and bake it for the first 40 minutes. This is how my meat looks like. So I'll go ahead and rub some of the marinade on top of it, and then I flipped it over actually. So this was the bottom of it. I flipped it over and I'm applying the marinade on top of it, and then I'll put it back in the oven for another 40 minutes, and I'll come back and show you how it looks like after 40 minutes. Okay. So it's been another 40 minutes and this is how the meat looks like. It looks very nice, isn't it? It's coming out very good. So I'll go ahead and repeat the same thing. Apply some of the marinade on top of it, flip it over. So it's been 2 hours and our kebab meat is done. It's very much simple and easy, family, isn't it? It looks very nice and crunchy on the outside and very juicy and tender in the inside. So just look at that. So I'll go ahead and trim this into thinner pieces as much as possible. You can go as thinner as you can, okay? So look at that. It looks so yum. So kebab meat, you can have it with your wrap, you can have it as with your salad, and you can also use it for your pizza. Oh yeah, you can use it for your pizza toppings, okay? So I'm gonna show you a video of how I use this kebab meat to make my pizza, which I'm gonna leave the link up here, so you can click and watch that video as well on how I use this kebab meat to make a pizza. Okay, thank you so much for watching. And if you're a new subscriber here, hello, my name is Liz. It's very nice having you here. And to all my old subscribers, thank you so much for the support, and thank you for sipping through with me throughout this whole video. Please do remember to watch my pizza videos. See you, lovelies. Bye.